Imagine a war so vast it spans 5 continents. A war where empires clash, alliances crumble, and the fate of nations hangs in the balance. This wasn't a world war, not officially, but the 7 Years' War, from 1756 to 1763, came pretty close. From the forests of North America to the shores of India, this conflict reshaped the global landscape. It was a struggle for dominance, a fight for resources, and a test of military might that left an indelible mark on history. This war, often overshadowed by later conflicts, deserves its place in the spotlight. The 7 Years' War was a truly global conflict. It involved all of Europe's great powers. It ignited battles in North America, the Caribbean, Europe, India, the Philippines, Africa, and at sea. The scale of the conflict was staggering, with millions of soldiers and sailors drawn into the fray. At the heart of the war lay a complex web of rivalries, ambitions, and historical grievances. Great Britain, France, Prussia, Austria, Russia, Spain, and other nations were all vying for power and influence. Europe in the mid-18th century was a powder keg waiting to explode. The balance of power was precarious, with rivalries simmering beneath the surface of courtly diplomacy. The War of the Austrian Succession, from 1740 to 1748, had left unresolved tensions. Prussia, under the ambitious King Frederick II, had emerged as a major power, challenging Austria's traditional dominance. France and Great Britain, locked in a long-standing struggle for colonial supremacy, watched each other with suspicion. The seeds of the 7 Years' War were sown in the Ohio Valley of North America. British colonists, eager to expand westward, clashed with French forces determined to protect their claims. The Ohio Company, a group of wealthy Virginians, had secured a royal grant to settle the region, directly challenging French interests. In 1754, a young George Washington, leading a Virginia militia, clashed with French troops at Fort Necessity, marking the beginning of open hostilities. The 7 Years' War was a whirlwind of battles, sieges, and daring maneuvers. From the frozen plains of Europe to the dense forests of North America, armies clashed in a brutal struggle for supremacy. Each battle, each victory, each defeat shifted the balance of power and shaped the course of the war. Let's delve into some of the pivotal clashes that defined this epic conflict. The Battle of Rossbach in 1757 was a masterpiece of military strategy. Frederick the Great, outnumbered by a combined French and Imperial army, outmaneuvered his opponents and inflicted a crushing defeat. Using speed, deception, and precise timing, the Prussian army shattered the enemy lines, demonstrating the power of mobility and tactical brilliance. Rossbach became a symbol of Prussian military prowess, cementing Frederick's reputation as a military genius. The 7 Years' War was more than just a European conflict. It was a global struggle for colonial supremacy. Great Britain and France, locked in a fierce rivalry for control of vast overseas territories, clashed in North America, the Caribbean, India, and beyond. The stakes were high: control of lucrative trade routes, access to valuable resources, and the prestige of global dominance. In North America, the war was a brutal struggle for control of the continent. British and French forces, each allied with various Native American tribes, fought for control of key forts, trade routes, and settlements. The conflict raged across vast wilderness areas, from the forests of the Ohio Valley to the shores of the Great Lakes. The war tested the limits of endurance, with both sides facing harsh conditions, logistical challenges, and the constant threat of ambush. The Treaty of Paris, signed in 1763, brought an end to the 7 Years' War and ushered in a new era of global power dynamics. Great Britain emerged as the dominant colonial power, having secured vast territories in North America and India. France, defeated and diminished, ceded its claims to Canada and Louisiana, marking a significant shift in the balance of power. The war's legacy, however, extended far beyond territorial changes. The 7 Years' War had a profound impact on the relationship between Great Britain and its American colonies. The war had been costly, and the British government sought to recoup its expenses through increased taxation and tighter control over colonial affairs. These measures, however, fueled resentment among American colonists who had grown accustomed to a degree of self-governance. The seeds of discontent sown during the 7 Years' War would eventually blossom into the American Revolution. The 7 Years' War may seem like a distant event, a chapter in a history book, but its echoes reverberate through time, shaping the world we live in today. The war's legacy is evident in the geopolitical landscape, the evolution of military thinking, and the enduring power of historical memory. Let's explore how this 18th century conflict continues to shape our understanding of the past and present. The 7 Years' War laid the groundwork for British global dominance, paving the way for the rise of the British Empire. The war's outcome had a profound impact on the development of North America, shaping its political, economic, and social landscape. The conflict also had lasting consequences for India, setting the stage for British colonial rule and its profound impact on Indian society.